Hey everyone, I am Rajesh Chandra and today I am thrilled to share the unboxing experience of my Panasonic Lumix G85 camera. Stick with me in this video to know why I chose this camera and also share its pros and cons and help you decide if it's perfect fit for the beginner photographers in 2024. Finally, I'll reveal the current price that you can expect in the market. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Let's begin. So this is my Lumix G85 camera and it comes with 14 to 42 mm kit lens. Let's unbox it. As usual, you are welcome with a paperwork, so let's read it. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it aside. Here we have a strap that is going to be attached with the camera, a neckband you can say. Keep it aside also. Now this is the kit lens that I was talking about. So this is 14 to 42 mm. If you can see, if the camera can focus, this is 14 to 42 mm kit lens that comes with the box. Actually this package comes in different combinations. You can also get 14 to 60 mm kit lens. You can also get a combination of 14 to I guess 140 mm kit lens. So this is what I got, 14 to 42 mm. Now see what's here. This is the battery that comes with the box, and if you can see, this is 1200 mAh battery. If camera is focusing, you can see this is 1200 mAh battery. Keep it aside. Now we have the charging cable or data cable, then the charger, and then we have the adapter. So this is the charging kit and battery and the kit lens. Now what do we have? This is the main part. This is my Lumix G85. This is a 16 megapixel camera. This is having a micro four thirds sensor. Actually this sensor is around half the size of a full frame sensor. So in my case this is very useful, as a smaller sensor like this gives me a larger reach. Means if you are having a say 300 mm lens, full frame lens, then this camera is going to give you a reach of 600 mm. That is very useful in wildlife photography, as sometimes you need to take pictures of any animal or bird that is at a distance. So now let me take you through some of the pros that I consider while getting this camera. This camera is having a weather sealed body, means this is splash and dust resistant, and the front element of this camera is made up of magnesium alloy, so this is also rugged, and that is also a very beneficial feature for outdoor photography. This camera can shoot 4K video at 30 frames per second. So for video recording, that is also a good feature to have. And the one feature that you are not going to get at this price range, or even a price double the price range of this camera, that is, this camera is having 5-axis inbuilt image stabilization, means in body image stabilization. So and this also works along with the image stabilization of the lens that you are going to attach on it. So you are going to get double image stabilization on this camera. That is something that you are not going to get under any 80,000 price range camera. I don't think you are going to get it. So in that matter, this camera is the leader. Now one thing, that this camera is also having a fully articulated touch screen, 3-inch touch screen this is. So that is also very useful. A totally touch screen means you can navigate through menu, or you can also touch to focus. So this screen is totally touch screen and gives you full functionality. This camera is very light and compact, so easy to carry. It is not going to be a burden. You can easily keep it in your carry bag or any bag. And this is, as I told you, very affordable. At this time you can get this camera for around as 45,000 Indian rupees. So now let me take you through some of the cons that this camera has. means everything is not perfect. There are some cons also. Actually, one of the con you can say is the sensor. It is having a 16 megapixel sensor, so that is relatively small sensor. If you want to get larger prints, then this sensor is not going to give you that kind of quality, and 16 megapixel is also not good enough to heavily crop any picture. So I think that is a con, but it is usable if you are using it just for your own personal things or for social media pictures, then it is very usable. And the other thing that is not up to the mark in this camera is the autofocus. Means this is an old camera, so this camera is not having the latest autofocus technology, and if you compare it with today's camera, then it will lag behind. So in that matter also, this camera is not up to the mark. And the third thing, daily while using, I have come through that problem. This camera is having a smaller battery. Means you need to carry at least 2 batteries every day if you are going to take this camera out, because this battery is not going to last more than 3 hours if you are continuously using your camera. So it's better to carry extra batteries with you. So in that case, this camera is also not up to the mark, you can say. Now let me attach its accessories so that I can show you and turn on the camera. So here, let me take off the cap of the lens and hood of the lens. So now red dot to red dot and twist. So this is set. As I was earlier using this camera, so I have already attached a memory card to this. This is a 32 GB memory card, and battery goes here. Now switch on the camera. Oh, I forgot to take the cap of it. So keep it here, keep it here. Now turn the screen. Try to focus on the hood. So if you can see, this is totally functional touch screen, and I can see the autofocus is also good. As I told you, if you get native lenses, then the autofocus is going to work good, means enough good for you. So that is better to get native lenses of Panasonic or any micro four third sensor body like Olympus. That lenses is going to work fine with this camera. The autofocus system is going to work fine. This camera gives us 6 frames per second in continuous autofocus mode, and in autofocus at autofocus still, this camera is going to give 9 frames per second, and in electronic shutter mode, this gives you around 40 fps of pictures. So that is something to consider. So I am attaching some of the sample pictures for your review. You can go through them. Here are the pictures. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like birds, animals or wildlife photography, then please do check out my Instagram account, that is me.rajesh.chandra, and please like this video and subscribe this channel, as in the next video I am going to review my Canon 75 to 300mm lens that I have adapted on my Lumix G85. So please check out this channel again. Thank you.